Welcome to the 1Life1You podcast. My name is Nick Sherman. Today's episode, we're talking about fitness and everything that's happened this year with quarantine and COVID and the ups and downs and the struggles of trying to stay fit and stay healthy in 2020. These past 7-8 months now have lasted about 84 years, to be honest. When COVID-19 really hit the country, it was supposed to be a 2-week shutdown on businesses max. Well, we know how that turned out. When things started shutting down, gyms and fitness classes were included in that non-essential shutdown, which is an argument to be on both sides, whether or not you agree or not. Personally, I agreed with that. Yes, exercise is essential for everyone, but where you choose to exercise is not. So with gyms closed across the country, we were all left with a couple options. One, you can kind of just do nothing and use those 2 weeks as a mini vacation from working out, give your body a rest, and just kind of decompress. Two, you could have got your home gym together, got your dumbbells, your mats and stuff, and just keep pushing, doing what you can with the space that you have in your home. And three, get outside, hit the parks, hit the trails. In the city, there's a couple actual workout parks that have stations and stuff on them. Go out, do a little more cardio, do a little more body weight movements. Something just to get your heart rate up, get you sweating. I know people who've done one of the three. I tried out all three of them. Going from working out in the gym to staring at your spare bedroom to push yourself to do squats and push-ups, it's rough. It was tough at the beginning. Really, it took me a little while to kind of get used to it and really understand that gyms probably weren't opening up anytime soon. And if you weren't quick about it, you know that home gym equipment sold out as fast as toilet paper in the supermarket. No dumbbells, no kettlebells, no yoga mats, nothing. Nothing was available. Nothing in the Walmarts, nothing in Targets, nothing in Modell's. Whatever was open, if you tried to find things online, it was either marked up 4, 5, 6 times the price, or they were just sold out everywhere. One thing I did notice was that the Peloton bikes were probably the most sought after pieces around. And even they were selling out faster than they can kind of manufacture more. One of the cool things I did see was that a lot of trainers and coaches adapted, hopefully quickly, to the situation and held workouts over Zoom, FaceTime, Google Hangouts, whatever they chose to do. I did it a few times myself. It's not super ideal, but it worked for a little extra motivation. I had a couple people on FaceTime calls and Zoom calls, and we just hit a workout together to kind of push each other to keep moving. There still are way more people outside exercising, more bikers, more runners. You see more people using whatever area they have outside at the park to kind of get a circuit in, do some squats, do some push-ups, get a run in, which is cool. I was fortunate enough to already have a squat rack and some equipment from when I had the studio. So my strength workouts stayed as close to normal as I could make them. But I did get outside way more sprint workouts, circuits in the park, and anything else I can kind of think of. Our dog had way more walks than she was used to because we just wanted to get outside to get some fresh air. Part fitness, part just getting outside into the sun. So that 2-week shutdown turned into 5, 6, 7 months for a lot of the country. Gyms in Philadelphia opened in the last maybe month and a half, 2 months. I asked a few people and I put out an informal poll on social media about their fitness, about their weight loss, weight gain over the last 7 months. To be honest, some really didn't want to talk about the weight gain that happened with a few messages being, Nick, mind your business. Some have obviously not been as active as before, some not as motivated, and that's okay. It's okay to not be as motivated. This is a time and period that we've never seen before. So it's okay to not feel like everything needs to be normal. For some, the comfort of being home means eating and snacking more. Combining that with not being as active, the scale tends to go up. And that's just part of the situation. Though some have really enjoyed it, making their health more of a priority than before, cooking more, picking up new recipes, doing more home workouts, going out for more walks, working on their yards, doing house projects, and just moving their body as much as they can, which is awesome in its own right. You have the freedom and the free time to get things done that you wanted to do, but maybe work, school, life got in the way. Now we had the time. The gyms are open now with a cap on visitors in at one time. I've seen like CrossFit and boot camp classes held socially distant, and spaced out yoga classes, all requiring you to wear a mask or some type of face covering. But I know those that found enjoyment in not going back to those things, or finding that the risk is too high for their own liking, have chose to stick with the routines that they built during quarantine, which is great. I always say to find something, anything that works for you. A fitness routine can be whatever you want it to be. And I'm glad more people are seeing that they don't necessarily need a gym to be active and healthy. And a quick reminder to anyone who gained unwanted weight during these past 6, 7, 8 months. Have patience with yourself. This year has been a lot. Don't try to push yourself to the ground to lose the weight quickly. Start slow. Build habits back up. Be kind to yourself in these times. I end this with a question for whoever's listening. How have you gone about your fitness this year? Have you built a new routine? Have you struggled? Is it a combination of both? Let me know. I would love to hear back and keep this conversation going. Thanks for listening to this kind of comeback episode of the 1Life1You podcast. Again, my name is Nick Sherman. Make sure to check out 1Life1You.com for all updates, fitness tips, motivation. Follow me on all the socials at Nick Sherman with 2 underscores at the end. Again, thanks for listening.